I strongly believe something common in all of us as a human being. Everybody wants to speak fluent and fearless English. Everybody wants to speak effective in English. So, in this video, I am going to suggest 5 tips. As a student of English communication, that tips helped me a lot in my life. So, if you apply that tips, there is a chance to take your communication level into next level. So, watch this video till the end, friends. We will discuss LRWS. As we all know, listening, reading, writing and speaking. And one of the 5 tips is think in English. We will discuss one by one. First of all, listening. Friends, is this important to listen for learning English? Yes, guys. Obviously, this is very important. When we listen more and more, that time we can only know the new phrases, new words, new sentences, how they are created a structure, what are the sentence structure, what are the main verbs, what are the helping verbs. There are so many parts. Then only we can know, we can understand in everything. So now the question is what to listen. At the time of starting point, if we listen foreign authors books, if we foreign author podcast, there are so many sources are available on the internet. You can listen so many sources. But the thing is, if we listen foreign authors book and hardest language, then there is a chance to you can lose your interest learn in English. So I would like to suggest as much as simple that should be we can easily understand that type of podcast, that type of sources we should listen more and more. So as much as simple we should listen at the time of starting point. Then now the second tip is reading. Reading is important for learning English. Yes, guys, reading is very important because when we read more and more, that time our mind will capture new words, new phrases, new sentences. But the thing is how to read. So many students, I think they might be read in their mind, but I would like to suggest you should read in a loud voice. When we read in a loud voice, that time we read in a loud voice and we can listen from our hair. So there is also one of the another benefit, our accent will take a direction at the time of reading. So we should read in a loud voice, and in a regular basis we should read simple books. We should not read a foreign author's book at the time of starting point. And there are so many speakers are suggest read newspapers. But if we read newspapers at the starting point, then there is a chance to we didn't understand at the starting point. So we should read as much as simple. We should be understand everything. I would like to suggest we can read 5th standard to 9th standard till 9th standard English book, because that book is to be simple, and that book is very we can easily understand that book. So you can read as much as simple at the time of starting point. And the another is writing. Yes, guys, writing is a very important part in learning English, because as we all know, the common quotes is one time writing is equal to 10 times reading. So writing is a very important part. In a daily basis we should write something. It can be anything, but we must write something in a daily basis. That is the most important thing. And I would like to suggest you can maintain your daily diary, because I think might be so many students you might be write a diary in your native language. So instead of writing native language, you can write in an English language that diary. That will help a lot, because if we write in a daily basis, there is another benefit is we can maintain our daily timetable schedule, and also there is a chance to we can improve our English. So this is a writing part, and writing is a very important part, I think, you can write anything, but we should write with a consistency in a daily life. That is a thing. And another one is the speaking part. Last one is speaking part. The speaking part is very important. There are so many students, so many friends are ask me, we have no friends, we have no surrounding, how to speak, with whom to speak. So in a daily basis, there are we can see nowadays in a internet era, we can speak on a internet so many peoples. There are so many free app are available on the internet. We can speak with so many friends on the internet in a daily basis. Yes, as much as you can, if you have a time, then you can speak on the internet. And if otherwise, if you have a friend, any friend, then you can speak in a daily basis. So speaking is a very important part. You should practice every day with a consistency. So the most important and last point is think in English. That is a very important part, because I have experienced in my life when at the time of speaking, when I start learn how to speak in English, when I start that time I didn't know anything, but that time I practice how to think in English. Now knowingly unknowingly, might be so many students, so many people know we are think throughout the day in our native language. So now we should change our habit. Now the time we should change our habit, because with a conscious effort, we should change that habit. We should think in English. When we should think in English, that time there is a little bit of effort we have to take, because as we all know, as a childhood, that is become our habit to think in our native language. So there is a little bit of effort we have to put at the time of starting point, and you should start thinking English. Let me give a simple example how to think in English. Yeah, if we wake up in a early morning, that we can say ourselves, we can speak with a self talk. We can say ourselves, I have wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'll take a bath, and I'll take after that breakfast, tea, and and after that I'll go office, I'll go to school. There are so many thoughts you can think in your mind. You can speak in you with the help of your self talk. So that will help a lot. And if you start thinking in English, then there is a chance to there is no need to friend. We can speak. There is so many, and so we should start thinking English. That is from my side. And yes guys, this, if you apply these techniques, these tips with the consistency with you in your life, you can see within 15 days, within 1 month, you can see in your communication there is a huge difference you can see. So I would like to suggest you must apply these tips in your daily life. That will take your communication into next level. Yeah, this is AnilTakale signing out. Until we meet again in our next video, guys.